What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Detroit Tigers versus Kansas City Royals Major League Baseball matchup going down Thursday, August 1st, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $19 best bet, head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. The Kansas City Royals sending out Seth Lugo for the start here. For the Detroit Tigers, no starter confirmed. I have seen Cater Montero listed in a couple of places, so hopefully we'll be able to confirm that closer to first pitch for you guys on Thursday's morning show. But for right now, like I said, we do know is that Seth Lugo is getting the start here. And Lugo probably had his worst start of the season, or one of his worst starts of the season last time out against the Chicago Cubs at home. It was 6 runs allowed on 5 hits, a home run. He only had 2 strikeouts in that start. And now you go from taking on the Cubs to taking on a Detroit team that's had some hot and cold stretches over the last month or so, but now they're back to being mired in a bit of a funk. We'll have to see how Wednesday's series finale goes against the Cleveland Guardians, but I'll tell you, offense is starting to be an issue again for the Detroit Tigers, and when Detroit has moments where they look good all of a sudden, well, they also go back to stretches where they look like the Detroit Tigers of the last couple seasons that have had a ton of promise, but just find ways to disappoint at the plate, and it ends up being their downfall. And like I said, now they have to go up against Seth Lugo here, who, you know, for all intents and purposes, has been arguably the best starter for the Kansas City Royals for much of the season. On the road, he's got a 2.51 ERA, a 7-2 record, a 216 opponent's batting average. And the Detroit Tigers, you know, since the All-Star break against right-handed pitching, are not hitting all that well. They're bottom 5 in baseball in batting average against right-handed pitching. You know, just outside the bottom 5 in team OPS. The isolated power numbers are decent, but they're not great. And I really just don't trust this Tigers team right now. I don't love what I've seen from the Tigers bullpen. It's had issues of its own. Now, is it, you know, a better bullpen here? Yeah, it's actually the better bullpen in since the All-Star break by about a run in terms of staff ERA. But Kansas City, they've still got a solid lineup. They have a much better lineup and a more trustworthy lineup, in my opinion, even if they've had their issues on the road. And I still think that, you know, the Royals, if you're going to make a playoff push, if you're going to make a concerted playoff effort for, you know, Kansas City, you got to be able to take advantage of winnable situations and winnable series when you have them. And right now, it just feels like the Detroit Tigers are, you know, playing out the string at this point. Delta Way, arguably their best starter, or sorry, not their best starter, one of their best starters, pardon me, in Jack Flaherty. And for me, it just seems like this Tigers team is sort of just, you know, coasting to the finish line. So I'm going to go with the Kansas City Royals. I'm going to take them on the run line here. I think they beat the Tigers rather comfortably. Normally, these two meetings this season have all been fairly lopsided victories. So I'm going to go for another one here. I'm going to take the Kansas City Royals on the run line. That's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.